Light, RRQ out. This is huge. RSGPH consistently finding the kickbacks against RRQ, and they should be able to guarantee at least one inhibitor turret here if they dedicate the damage to do so. Vince walking up, 2 more seconds until R7. They're going to respect it and leave the next wave to do the job. Vince says no, but look at the damage done.
Wow, that is insane, and at the same time, you have the Lord coming up now. They're going to reset here, see if they can get position. You can see RRQ making their way topside here to that Lord just to make sure they're not doing it here. So again, RSG Philippines finding moments here, a lot to Light, the work that he's doing, and now they have to be careful as this next big objective is going to be the focus.
The pickoff initially by Light was just so good, and it comes down to the keys to victory once again, right? We are going to take a look at the damage dealt, though. You can see how big Eman is in Game 3.
He is huge this game, and I think, you know, if RSG take the initiative to look for these picks first, that's when RRQ start to crumble, because what exactly do you have as a fallback plan? And that's either Vin or going to be Clay. Vin's looking for these picks, and Clay can only use his magic field once every, I would say, 8 seconds at this stage of the game, but when he's in enlightened form, it's going to be significantly lower. So RSG are just waiting for these timings to get onto RRQ Hoshi as a response to how RRQ has been playing so far throughout this game.
I mean, even with that being said, right, they don't want to commit to a Lord just yet, because I really think they want to build off, you know, finding the picks here, whether that's Light. Nav's also providing lots of vision. Light's in trouble.
Oh, the Dawning Light almost gets him down, but R7 is there to pick up the scraps as Eman kites back. Vin looking for I'm offended, unable to connect it. RSG now looking for re-engages. Eman just does so much damage onto R7. Now to the bowling star, able to knock everyone in, immobilized there as the real world inflation knocks him down. The Dawning Light connects onto 3. Both teams will be able to back out. RRQ win 1-0. Vin with the conceal tries to look for more. Albert with that electric final blow, trying to gap close into another RSG team fight into their jungle, but RRQ, they fall back, they look for the Lord.
This is tough, right? They can't completely just take this Lord for free, so right now, RSG Philippines still wants to get a read on this Albert, though, pushing them back. Lord, less than half health.
It's another 50-50. I don't know about this one, man. Demon Guy's looking for it. He's gonna get teamed up. Clay picks up the kill onto the Lord. The Dawning Light comes through as Skylar gets the kill. It's a 1-0. The Lord taken by RRQ, and 60 minutes.
Yep, this is it. I mean, RRQ finally pushed back, and more importantly so, they start coordinating their efforts to secure this Lord. They are unified in this objective. They are timing the abilities coming in from Clay, and as well as Albert, to make sure that they can get this no matter what. And I think RSGPH at this point, now playing defensively, this is where their high ground defense becomes really important. Aqua has to do a lot here. You cannot afford to get caught by Vin, who, by the way, has Flicker.
And now it comes down to how RSG defends. Dawning Light, once again, real-world inflation to answer it here, as they will be able to clear out the enhanced minions in the mid lane. Albert micromanaging the bottom side. RSG trying to defend it as Nats comes back up. The top side is still pushing in. Real-world inflation still up, but it is going to be Skylar just dishing out the damage with the Renner to take it down. That space turret taken down in the mid lane. Albert now looking to open up. Look at the zone. RSG away from the Lord. He goes in, cuts the waves with the electro final blow, gets it, and that's a lot of distraction, a lot of time bought for RRQ to look for more. RRQ, they might just stop it here. The discipline coming through. RSG defends the base.
Yeah, best way to do that, right? Just take the turrets the best you can. No mistakes are going to be made by RSG Philippines just yet, but Vin could also, he's quite threatening, right? Has the flicker available. They do work on this last turret, R7 just around the corner too. So right now, they're holding on to that with dear life, but RSG Philippines able to defend for now.
Look at Nats, he's body blocking so well to keep that turret alive.
Yeah, he's refusing to let it go down, and I think, you know, great execution coming in from RRQ Hoshi to actually punish them off of this Lord push. Like, they didn't just walk the Lord all the way in or group the minions to make them collapse at the same time. Immediately, they went to the mid lane and demanded RSG to respond, force out Aqua to use his ultimate so they can try and save that inhibitor turret at the same time, just sieging it away. Skylar just taking it shot by shot before rotating down to the bottom side and rinse and repeat. Now, here's where it's all going to come down to. RSGPH, they need to find something. They need to take the initiative. And when they do, that's when you see Clay stop them with the field. With this cooldown opening, RSGPH will slowly take space.
Oh, and that's looking for the opening once again. Jumps into the bush, opening it up. Albert will be able to dash out of that one. Dawning Light connecting and actually taking Eman's Athena's active there, right? So this is going to be huge. Once again, a resource at least with that Dawning Light. RQ 1.7k gold lead in the 18th minute of the game. Do they have, I mean, like, are they stronger now in the late game?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the power of Xavier, right? Especially at this point in the game. Well, and even though the objective is going to be the main focus here in about 10 seconds, right? Aqua still has to be able to find the right positioning here. He hasn't died yet, which is great, but RQ RRQ Hoshi right now is just working so much better together with the way that they're working around the toolkits for each hero here. We see that a lot with what Vin is doing too, just alone on this Ruby pick. Meanwhile, Clay is doing exactly what Xavier's do. They just pump out those dawning lights, they disengage with the Mystic Fields, and it's working really well. That's why we see RRQ Philippines struggling. They don't even want to show too much of their faces right now, because look at the setup for RRQ.
They know it. They know it. RCPH has got caught up too many times from the side lane brush instead of pixel brushing the river. So they're just going to both their time here. Just wait. Let Demon Kite get into a good position. They're not going to jump on this admit. He knows it. He's taking his time.
Light. Look at Light. He goes over to Jiku. No, going on to play. Still able to run away. That Flaker does not connect. He's going to get caught there. Immortality no longer available. Skylar picks the kill up. They're looking to re-engage now on towards RSG. Vin, look at Rival Fan. Is not going to be able to connect. Aqua gets huge. Flickers forward to cancel it through. He will lose out on his immortality. Albert comes in to cover for him. Matt's still able to run away. R7 dashing in. Gonna get first down by Emon, but both teams, they disengage. Meanwhile, up trying minions coming in. It is gonna be RSG who are forced to back away. Now, with a two-man disadvantage with Aqua in that base trying to defend, it will be RRQ with the pressure here. Demon Kite still can look for a 50-50. Not jumping with Voice Simon gets time offended there, as that's gonna be the black line there from the side of Albert. He goes in for the Electro final flow. Emon gets chunked low. Albert looking for more. Demon Kite in the midst of it all, trying to go to the fusion. That's gonna be him looking for it. Does not come through. It is a dawning light onto two. Demon Kite gonna get taken down. That's not as well. But Aqua with the real manipulation turns it around on his head. The play here from Aqua.
What a dragged out fight. RRQ fight the 50-50, but it was not enough. RSG has coin flipped so often, it's embedded in RRQ Hoshi's mind. They turn this fight around, and Iman saves the day.
The mid lane and the gold lane. Either team, they're popping off for each other. We saw Emon and Aqua work so well. Let's take a look at the instant replay brought to you by TikTok. Look at this decision making. Emon goes in with the help of Aqua here and just takes each member down and cleans up. What a play coming out from RRQ Philippines.
Man, this decision coming out from RRQ was just the fact that they missed out on where exactly Aqua was. They saw him go back to the base. They assumed he was still back to the base, but that 50-50 was too risky, and they lost sight of where he was after he started rotating down. He cleared one wave, went down. They asked him, yo, Light, come back here. You've got nothing left. Help me clear that, install that lane. I will destroy everybody.
Okay, this time, all right, I know that we've been saying this so many times. Light gets Finn. The Dragon brings him back, and that's a kill onto him. RSG once again on the crazy plays. Light, what was that reaction time, my guy? He saw Finn instantly, went through with the way the Dragon flicker.
He's pumped. He's so pumped.
He's making Bowie here. That's Tagalog for he's making up for what happened earlier.
Oh, Nats looking for more as well. Going for the falling sun when RRQ once again forced in their base. RSG, they refuse to fall.
Okay, we gotta breathe. We gotta breathe here because first topside has a huge wave. Both pick-off ultimates are down. Vin is dead, and you can hear the crowd chanting RSG. They know they're coming back into this game. It's 18-16, but here we go.
Lights once again jumps in. The combo as Aqua is there. Albert jumping the back line with the Electro final ball. Will find Nats. That's going to be the Raider shot, missing out. RSG somehow once again, even on top of all of that, are still able to back off.
Oh, so twitchy. So twitchy.
Dude, the damage was there. I mean, they don't get anyone down, but look at the response from RQ. Despite everything that happened in the past couple minutes here, they're still showing that they're confident enough to fight against RC Philippines. And now with this next Lord coming up, 24 minutes into the game, this is going to be very crucial. Again, which team has the better positioning here? Which team gets the right resources out? This is going to be huge.
Yeah, but right now, I mean, if we're talking about Nats and his scaling, right now he is really strong. R7 will struggle. Albert will struggle against them. He's really difficult to peel off. So RGPH are taking the initiative to get on top of this Lord. So now RQ Hoshi has to respond to this because he is clearing up that top side. Albert, I don't think he's going to get picked up here. Not just yet. Not with the eye for an eye, but they know what's going on here in RQ.
It actually is so good for RSG. They can look for so many here, but RRQ, they're just doubling down, like you said. They're going in for the mid lane. I'm in for the bottom side. Right here. It's actually connecting. That's not jumping in for the falling star moon. Dotting line going to be able to connect onto everyone, but the Lord was taken out by RSG. Light in the bush gets out. Light. He's invisible. He's invisible, bro.
He's not a light.
He's not a light.
He's invisible. And it worked. perfect one, and it's, I mean, a great play there. So this is huge. RSG Philippines now grabbing that Lord. They're going to be able to march into the base of RQ. They have to be able to defend against this. They still have great tools, right? We've seen it before. Look at the damage dealt too. Clay and Skylar at the top of that chart. They're pumping out the damage, but they need to be able to respond to RSG Philippines, especially Light's decision-making on that way of the Dragon.
Absolutely, and I think RSG right now are getting into the heads of RRQ, which is very different compared to the first time where they met, where RRQ was showing the experience, but now RSG just playing rock, paper, scissors with them every single time they coin flip and get near to this Lord. But here it is, Lord's going to be pushing in, and RSG PH, let's see how they play the situation out.
Let's see, Lord in the mid lane will be cleared out by Skylar and Clay with the help of R7 as well, but RSG, they are able to take and punish RRQ for committing into that mid lane, putting all their resources there, and they get the top side base turret. Looking for the bottom side now to strip down every single turret that from the side of RRQ. RSG, they push in now with enhanced minions with Amon as well. Finn going in for a play onto the defended, but now it's going to be the real world manipulation, locking them in place. Light looking for the picks, but will be zoned away. Dawning Light onto Aqua just takes out his shield, as that's RSG with another victory in this game. They take that base turret down below. Now 3 base turrets down.
This is like a similar situation here, but they go in one more time.
Oh man, that's jumping in the wrong side. We're on the 2 members right now as Albert jumps in with the final blow. Cancel. Light with the Jinku. No, he's able to save his team once again, and RSG win out on another.
What a huge save coming in from Light. The supports from both sides just warheads in their own right, playing this Cold War, making sure that they are deterrents for the enemy team, and big saves like that is just going to boost the confidence of RSGPH.
Now he's just so well protected and has that lifesteal, right? So at this point, this is kind of like a flashback from the previous game, right? The only difference here so far, RSG Philippines still has that little bottom turret 1 hit away. Again, that is making us a minor difference, and that started with Naz blocking those shots coming out from Skylar here. So they have that minor advantage. And right now, next Lord coming up 27 minutes in the game, this is a crucial moment for both teams.
Oh boy, I mean, he's got a lot of damage, and his passive is going to help shred down this Lord relatively quick. Look at that true damage coming through. They're not even showing their jungler just yet, but he's on top of it now. He walks up. This is where it's going to get real dicey, because bot lane is going to push naturally into the enemy's base, as we see Esmeralda making a way to join in that fight.
Oh, RSG Philippines once again look for the damage. Albert's going to get caught there, forced to use the eye for an eye, as that's the Lord taken to a quarter of its health. They're going to try to burst it down here for RSG. Dawning Light opening up the map as Naz goes in for the falling star with a spot out Clay. Albert doing the damage, real world manipulation, stop them through. Demon Kite gets the retribution once again, and Light once more with the Deku No. Now RQ forced the back away, forced the kite away, and RSG knowing that they got the Lord, they do not want to overchase. The discipline coming through once again.
Oh, this is tough, right? So they basically get that Lord almost for free here. There was much RRQ could do here. They were looking for a mistake coming out from RSG Philippines, but like you said, Mirko, gonna take the discipline route here. Now they just need to manage this push into phase, and meanwhile, RRQ has to handle. They have to be able to defend, and you can see the work that Nats is doing here onto this Esmeralda in the bottom lane.
To be fair, I'm surprised that Albert didn't try to go for the 50-50 against Demon Kite there. I mean, we know he used his eye for an eye at that stage, but I'm pretty sure he was back up once it was about quarter of the Lord's health. So now, here it is, an all or nothing coming in from RSGPH. If they get picked off here, it's going to be another 3 minutes that RRQ Hoshi buys for themselves, but at this point, at what cost, and what scaling?
Fights or flight. Albert jumping in, trying to buy some time as he goes all the way to the back line. They're Light finds another pick off. Skylar goes in for the Beer's passion, trying to clear the way, but that's in the final foe as well. RSG, they're Marvin with the eye of offended, brings everyone back into place, and Skylar dishes it out. He goes in for a play, and Mon comes in as well. Kill him down. That's now still able to run away, and Mon taking low. Clay trying to clear out the waves, and RRQ somehow defend for some time.
It's only Clay.
It's 2v1. There's nothing Clay can do. That ending it here.
RSG match point. The Kingslayers come to life once again in MPLPH